All right, lesson 3: determining petroleum requirements. Lesson 3: determining petroleum requirements. Introduction: one of the most important functions of the petroleum manual for the adequate forecast for the petroleum requirements without the accurate forecast for the requirements orderly flow with the petroleum product with the 5 methods for the computing of the petroleum requirements. They are listed in order of the best for the worst for the historical data method, the combat profile, the fuel consumption, unit equipment consumption, and gas per person per day. Part A: historical data method. The historical data method, the best method to consider the following factors: same of the vehicle, the same of the vehicle, the disk for the same, resupply server, the web of the terrain, with the record keep of the actual consumption during the major training exercise of the tactical marches is essential for the correct calculation of the method. Part B: with the combat profile. The combat profile of the method, the truck for the combat vehicle, the field manual 101.10 or 1.1.2. Table 2.12 of the combat consumption, the rate of the bulk fuel, the figure 3.1 to obtain the consumption rate of the factor, the table 2.14 the display with the equipment that usage requirement rate of the direct combat vehicle, the figure 3.2 with the together the subtotal shown below with the multiply the number of the vehicle together the total fuel requirement consumption used the factor of the rates and subtotal idle x with the e is equal to the cross country roads equals the secondary roads x. Part C: with the fuel consumption with the NATO stack 2115 with the method U with the NATO with the determine the fuel with the fuel consumption of the unit with the consider with the combat terrain with the climate that must be with the table of the field manual with the field manual 101.10.12 table 2 and 12 with the consumption rate with the bulk fuel with the figure 3.1 the experts provide with the obtain with the consumption of the rate with the factor 2.13 with the daily equipment that you for the rate for the other track combat vehicle with the figure 3.3 field manual 10.13 table 3.1 additional situation figure 3.4 with the experts provide with the combat quantity you for the consumption x of the rate with the total gallons rate of the equipment total combat terrain climate in gallons times factor times x times factor times x times factor equals the fuel consumption unit. Part D: the equipment consumption with the U with the equipment consumption method of the equipment and U with the tow and the TDA of the equipment related to the method of the field manual 101.10 1 and 2 the table 2 and 12 of the combat consumption rate with the bulk fuel with the figure 3.1 expert the provide to obtain the consumption rate with the factors table 2.13 with the daily equipment U for the rate other than the track combat vehicle with the figure 3 with the experts provide table 2.14 daily equipment U for the rate for the track combat vehicle 3.2 with the expert provide with the method U for the allow to used at all levels. Here's an example of the combat quantity area, the bulk of the consumption time of the equipment times U for the equal to the fuel rate of the requirement. Part C: gallons per person per day. 3.3 with the QM 5097 the latest desirable accurate method. The gallon with the per person of the per day per method per day method is primarily U for the early planning state for the funding of the funding. U must U for the field manual field 101.10 with the 1 field manual 10.13 table 3.2 with the playing with the factor figure 3.5 with the type of the fuel U with the geographical consumption rate with the troop with the theater with the estimated strength times the consumption equal to the petroleum and then shows you troop constraint theater consumption and equals estimated petroleum requirements. Lesson 4: preparing account summaries.